What's up guys, it's Aaronitmar, and today we are going to be looking at a kinda new Project M / Brawl character mod, and that is the mod that lets us play as the one and only Black Shadow from the F-Zero series. I've been saying for a long time that we need another F-Zero character, whether it's a Echo Fighter or just a totally new character entirely. And so I'm very pleased to see that this has been added to the game. So we are going to jump in and take a look at this character. Alright, so from everything I can tell with this character, he is kind of a combination between Captain Falcon and Ganondorf in terms of like his design. His moves obviously are widely different, but as far as like how he plays, he's like a much faster version of Captain Falcon, or a much faster version of Ganondorf, kind of slower than Captain Falcon, and he's stronger than Captain Falcon, but he's not stronger than Ganondorf, so it's kind of a mix of the two, and that's how I always thought the character was going to play back when I was, you know, I started out with Black Shadow as an Echo Fighter, but the concept still kind of stands for a full character as well. I mean, he's kind of bulkier than Captain Falcon, but not bulkier than Ganondorf, so it kind of makes sense to sort of split the difference between the fast one and the super strong one. As you can see, his moveset is very unique to him. No other character really has the kind of moveset that he has, and a lot has been done completely fresh. So I want to show off a couple of the cooler bits, and then we'll go ahead and jump into playing against just like a CPU for now, and we'll see how that ends up going, and how well I do. So first up, let's talk about his neutral B, because of course I'm sure what everyone is thinking is, what does it do? Because Captain Falcon has Falcon Punch, Ganon has Warlock Punch, so let's go ahead and see what Black Shadow has. I don't know what it's called, but I know that it's freaking cool. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, that is the, that's definitely longer than Ganondorf's, I think. Definitely longer than his charge up for his neutral B. Oh, I've never, what just, what just happened? I went flying off the edge. Look at, oh, bro. That, he goes like 30 miles an hour off the stage. That is insane. So obviously there is a considerable amount of build up onto this. Like the charge up is way longer, and I did not even try to do it off of the stage or anything. I feel like you're dead. You have to you have to fully commit to that move. That is a 0 to death move on your part, regardless of what percentage you're at. That is just an insanely like fast traveling move. Look, I mean, look at that. Instantly in the blast zone. Instantly. But there's his neutral B. I think it is very cool. And the range is pretty crazy too. I mean, he's underneath the far right side of the platform, and I hit like from way over there. So definitely needs that long charge up to sort of be balanced. But man, that is crazy. All right, so another cool thing about his special moves is his down special. It works kind of like Falcon Kick or Wizard's Foot, but he he becomes a bull. He summons a dark energy bull and charges at you. And the funniest part about this is you can just sit here and hold it forever. I'm just holding B, just sitting here, just menacingly charging. And then he just dashes forward, hits you with his horns, and has a bull sound. I don't know. It's not a moo really, but you know, whatever a bull makes the sound like. Oh, it's hilarious. And there's an aerial version of this too, where it kind of reminds me of Incineroar's up B, the second half of it in Smash Ultimate, where he just slams down at the ground. And it honestly goes forever. You go all the way up as far as you can, and it just doesn't stop. I mean, I do it over here, and he just goes forever. So that's another move where you have to fully commit 100%, because I mean, you're just dead otherwise. You're just gonna die. That's all. Wait, you can sort of fade in and out too. Like if I fade back, oh, well that's not what I wanted to do. But I fade back and I kind of fade back a little bit. I mean, I hold to the right and I fade back a little, or I hold to the left and I can fade forward. That's pretty interesting too. I think that's pretty neat. We saw a glimpse of side B as well. It sort of, again, reminds me of Incineroar. It reminds me of a combination of his side B, which is a Alolan Whip, I want to say, and his up throw animation, because he sort of launches forward and grabs you, and then he sort of puts you over his head and then slams you, and makes you go flying. So I can definitely see where the inspiration might have been if they actually went from based on Incineroar. But it's a pretty cool move, and it's definitely, again, it's kind of a combination of Ganondorf's and Captain Falcon's, where Ganon's has the whole command grab aspect, and Captain Falcon's doesn't, but it's a bit faster, so I think that is definitely probably where they came from on both sides. The back air is also a very interesting move because it's a multi-hit, so it's got 3... Hello? It just froze for no reason. It's got 3 hits, but none of them really link too well. Like, you can do back... that's forward air. Okay, come back up here, Captain Falcon. You can sort of link the first hit of neutral... or the first hit into the second hit, or the first hit into the third hit, depending on your timing. But for the most part, if you want to hit like the third hit, you're going to have to wait for the third hit to come out. So you have to sort of really sort of telegraph and really sort of like prepare your move and then try and hit the third one. I mean, see there, I tried and I still hit the second hit. It's very weird. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to wait for him to come back. See, there's the third hit, and I think the third hit honestly might spike based on the way it hits Captain Falcon here. There we go. See, that's definitely a spike, the way it bounced him off the stage. There's no way that's not a spike. But like I said, it's going to be very difficult to actually land that, I think, because look how much time has to pass. You know, normally you just sort of set up like that for a spike. But for this one, you have to go, and like actually wait. I don't know why I grunted. It didn't make any sense. But you actually have to like wait for the 1, 2, now I can spike. And it's definitely a weird hit. Definitely unique in that sense, but I just don't know how like crazy good it is. You know what I mean? It definitely seems like it would be hard to hit. Lastly, I want to show off its up tilt, which is crazy strong. I'm gonna do it from this direction. So it's basically Ganondorf, I should say. But look, all right. So he's at 27% now. I don't know how Ganon compares in Project M, but at 27% that killed. I think it even kills at 0 if you're facing the wrong or the right direction. All right, well, that clearly did not face the right direction, but like if he was right here on this platform, I want to say it kills. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That was, I mean, depending on your DI, I guess you could probably survive, but the knockback, the distance you get sent on that, like, that is crazy. Like, so Captain Falcon lived that time. But, I mean, the fact that it even puts you in that position in the first place. Now, granted, it is Ganondorf's up tilt, basically, so it takes forever. But it's crazy strong. I mean, 6-7% that killed. That's insane. All right, so now I kind of want to just go and play against a few different CPUs and see how Black Shadow feels on different stages. I don't know really what to make of him until I actually play against different CPUs. So we're going to go ahead and fight against Captain Falcon and Ganondorf here first as sort of a metaphoric fight. We're going to see who is the best, the mixture of the two, the strongest one, or the fastest one. And I just thought it would be neat to fight against these two. One thing I think people are going to comment about, so I'm going to try and get ahead of it, is how the character looks. I mean, you're comparing characters from official Smash games or, you know, largely from official Smash games. Obviously, Project M is its own mod, but a lot of the movesets still come from official Smash animations. And you may be comparing to Ultimate now as well. And the animations might not just look as polished, the moveset, whatever, might not look, you know, to your personal standard or whatever. And that's because, first off, it's indie developers. It's not like Sakurai made this himself, so there's that to consider. But also, they are constantly updating this, so if they wanted to make sure it was as polished as possible, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, then they probably would have, you know, waited another 6 months. But the great thing about mods is that you can update and release fixes and things like that for a mod. Wow, I feel like we just destroyed them this time. They probably just SD'd a bunch, is really what happened. But you can really, like, expand as you go. So rather than wait another 6 months to finally release it, they wanted to get it in players' hands, see what they think, you know, moveset-wise as well as animation-wise, and then improve. In fact, I think what I am playing right now is like the 4th or 5th patch for this actual character. So I think that is an indicator that they are very much aware that their final product is not perfect, but it is very cool nonetheless, in my opinion. So that's why I think, that's why I just kind of wanted to mention it, because I know someone's going to say, oh, this looks choppy, this doesn't look great. And yeah, it's not supposed to look perfect, it's a mod. So chill out, chill out. All right, let's see how I can handle the Project M AI Fox, which is crazy strong. You know it. They made it as task perfect as possible. You know what's crazy? This skin, I did not think about it when I picked it. It's Batman. It's literally supposed to be Batman. I think that's hilarious. That's really funny. Because there's a joke that like the black Captain Falcon skin is considered Batman. And they've always like, something people have always done is made Batman a mod for Captain Falcon as far as like the skin goes. So I think it's really cool that they sort of meta reference that by making one of his colors the actual Batman colors. The classic Batman, I should say. He's not all black like sort of modern Batman is, but this is definitely classic Batman. And see what I mean by the Project M AI? It is multi-shining on me. You need to stop that. No, okay. We're gonna down B. We hit him, nice, we hit him. I'm gonna see if I can finish this with whatever it's called, a bull punch. I don't know what they call it, what the moveset, like the developers call it, but I'm gonna call it a bull punch. We're gonna see if we can finish it with the bull punch. Hit him, he's gonna stay there, hit him. Oh, dang it, I thought I had it, dude. Oh, got him! Wasn't the last stock, but I still landed one in the end. All right, let's see if I can land it off the stage one. That would be sick. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, I think I'm dead. Yeah. That's the problem with his recovery, man. His recovery, it's just really easy to you know, just not make it back. I think it's even worse than Captain Falcon's or Ganondorf's because of how fast you go down. You don't have very much aerial drift at all. Or horizontal momentum, I should say. Get out of here. No! Oh, I actually... Oh! If I had Captain Falcon's recovery, I would have made it back. Okay, well now I can't. Okay. All right. There was no stopping it there. He was dead, and that was all I could do. Oh man, this character is honestly really sick. And just for kicks and giggles, let's go ahead and fight against your boy Waluigi, who is another very popular request for Smash, and is a very popular character in the Brawl and Project M communities. With movesets for both, or a moveset that's been optimized for each. But I just thought it'd be cool to fight mod character on mod character and see how we fare, although, you know, Waluigi's kind of just SDing. You think he's jumping off? He's like, I don't have any hope in Smash. I don't even belong here. No, you do belong here. Add Waluigi to Smash. This whole video has actually just been a ploy to add Waluigi to Smash. Or for me to support Waluigi for Smash. This is an awful match. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, this is wild. I mean, it's pretty wild that we're even doing this in the first place. Like, Brawl modding has gotten so good that it's super interesting how many characters they've been able to add. And down we go. I didn't even realize you could do that with side B, but it occurred to me, Ganondorf can do that, maybe. Maybe we can with Waluigi, or with Black Shadow as well. So there we go. We have defeated our nemesis Waluigi. That means that Black Shadow is, of course, the 5th Fighter Pass DLC. I don't know what I'm saying. So that's going to do it for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe. I used to do a ton of modding stuff like this. I don't really think I touched it very much at all in 2019, but in 2020, I may jump back in because I know there are some mods that are coming out. I know Smash Ultimate modding is getting better and better with every passing day. So if you guys would be interested in that from me, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have an awesome day.